All right, folks. I was given advice from Icon, one of the teams or developers of Icon or team members of Icon, whoever this is, Khane. I really appreciate your response there and everyone else who has helped with this problem that I was having about um, this servo right here not having the same travel as the other two. Well, actually, all three servos were a little off, and these are all same servos. These are DS610s, but now with this new setup, or the change that I made that was suggested to me by people, I first of all resisted it, did not know what that actually meant actually, but when I did it, in the now, in the computer, I am on the servos menu in the common setup. In every servo, you can move the neutral, positive, and negative throw positions, which for mine were set to 700, and that was 700 positive, 700 negative, 700 positive, 700 negative, and going down the line, that was basically where the default values were at. When I changed them to what values you're seeing here, now, as you can see, all three servos are moving in unison, keeping it perfectly level all through the travel of the servos, like of the pitch, which is awesome because that's what I did not have before. And I was having thoughts like I would have to change the servos out or change the whole setup, go back to 120, see what that looks like, and that would have been a pain in the butt. But regardless, I was able to fix this issue, I think, by using the common menu, going into servos and tuning each and every servo. And that I've saved this obviously so that I don't have issues with that anymore. Now, one thing I do want to note here is another video that I had posted where now I'm just showing it using the elevator that where my head would actually initialize like this, and the whole travel of the servos up and down would actually be like this. And then I would go back into the servo menu or the swash plate leveling menu where I would subtrim my swash plate. It would all go back to normal like that. I actually ended up having that issue also in just the first time I initialized this bird. It's been sitting on my table, never taken out, and the first time I initialized it today, my swash plate came up like this. And then I had to reinitialize everything, and the swash plate came back up with no issues, with basically just perfectly centered, which makes me wonder what's wrong. I need Icon or MSH Brain people's help, their team's help to figure out, and I want to see if anyone else has had this issue, and if you have, please voice your concern so we can either have them look into the software or they can tell me what's wrong with my setup. Nothing really. I'm right now connected over the over my USB connector. Am I supposed to not be using Bluetooth? Am I supposed to not let the Bluetooth be on here all the time? What is this? What is the problem? Is there something I'm doing wrong in my setup? Please let me know. Apart from that, I'll see y'all on the forums.